Everybody can see you!
What up, all? Darp here from Mindless Productions, continuing Thief on the Master/Custom difficulty.
I'm not alone in here.
Alright, so this is the beginning of Chapter 8, starting from... This video goes from, obviously, the beginning to actually hopping on board the ship. Just after the merchant. So you should kind of get an idea of where we're going to end. Okay, so these tunnels are a bit annoying, really. There's a bunch of those monsters walking around. So you have to be very careful, very quiet. Problem is, they walk on... They basically fill up what should be the obvious walkway. So you're having to wait for them to come by so you can sneak behind them. It's a pain in the ass. I did not like this part at all, but it's not too terribly difficult. So you see with this guy here. And as always, if you're not sure on how exactly you want to go about it, save before you try. So that, you know, if you get caught, you can just reload your save and be good to go. So that guy, you just walk as slowly as you can behind him, and you'll be fine. This next guy was actually a bit confusing first time I encountered him. So he's actually up here. He's kind of hard to see, but he's straight ahead of me. Yeah, you can see him kind of curled up there. Unfortunately, that's the only way through, is through that little opening. So what you want to do is... Now, I think you have to actually approach him to get him to walk around. So approach him, let him walk towards you. And you can just chill down here for a minute, wait for him to walk on by. And it takes him a few minutes. I say a few minutes, it takes him a little bit, not a few minutes, but... You know, it takes him a little bit to move on by. And it turns out you can't climb up that. You can only climb up over here. But he stops right here. So just... He's going to stop there for a minute and then actually walk off same direction he was going. So off to the right. So you've got a little bit of time if you want to come pick this lock, come open that chest, whatever you want to do. And you can see, by the time I came back, he was gone. Now granted, he will come back if you wait too long. But he goes on around the corner and off, so you've got plenty of time. Alright, and this will lead us to the final monster to dodge. I believe the final monster, if I counted right. So, there is a monster that'll walk around down here. So, I recommend saving before dropping down, just to be safe. But actually what he does is he comes to this door, stands and waits, and then he'll go around the corner and hang out down there for a little bit, then come back. So this one's a real timing issue. And like I said, be sure you save before you do this, just in case he comes around the corner and gets you. But for me, I had plenty of time, apparently. So, all set.
This boat, the Graven, have been busy. Another of Orion's grand ideals that'll never float.
Alright, so this little area looks pretty complicated, but it really isn't. First off, head through these caves here. And use the pipe. This will take you basically across the whole area, so you don't have a whole lot to worry about. And before you drop down, check for the guard. You can see him walking up now. So just wait for him to turn around. As soon as he turns around, we're going to drop down. Because this is going to be a bit of a close call here.
Soon the dawn will come.
So wait for his buddy on the left to turn back around, and then just go ahead and start moving. Because by the time you get close enough, he'll be walking around these boxes. And don't forget to deactivate this trap here. I don't know where the trap is. I don't remember actually running into a trap. But better safe than sorry.
Hey, was that someone moving?
So, carry on.
The night seems to cloud my vision.
This guy here is just going to stand here. He doesn't move around at all. Unless you know, get his attention. But you should be just fine with him. Now, these two guys up here are a bit tricky. So they're going to sit here and talk for a while. Just sit over here in the corner, make sure they can't see you. You'll see one of them walk out of the room, the other one kind of looking around the room. It looks clear, but double check in the keyhole before you go in. Make sure he's actually looking out the window before... Or I guess near the window. He doesn't look out the window. Just make sure he's near the window before coming in. Then with his back turned, we're just going to stick along the back wall. And we're done. We're out. So that's pretty much it for this mission, or for this video. The rest of it is making our way to the boat, which is not difficult at all. So I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of this. As always, questions, comments, concerns, feel free to let me know. I'd be glad to help you out in whatever way I can. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. So peace out, y'all.
We're done.
Change has come.
Where does Orion mean to go?